What if neglected Naruto lost his memory at the Valley of the End? That is the title of today's story. Now, before continuing this, shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to that Turbo XX. Hey, what's up, guys? This is me, Mayta What If here, and welcome back to my channel. And today, as you guessed from the title, I am back with a neglected story. So make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And shout out to that Turbo XX for recommending this idea. Now, moving onwards. Make sure you leave a like and subscribe to this channel and follow me on my Apologia channel as well if you haven't done so already. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins with a standoff happening at the Valley of the End. Not between two friends, but between two souls that liked one another. On one side was Naruto Uzumaki, a Genin 13-year-old son of Hokage Minato Namikaze from Konoha. On the other side was Satsuki Uchiha, the last alive and loyal Uchiha of Konoha. She had lost all of her family at the age of 9 due to her brother, and now she was on a quest of vengeance against him, and currently she was standing on top of the statue of Madara facing Hashirama, looking at Naruto. "Leave me alone, Naruto! You do know I have to do this. You always knew." "I know. And that is why I have to stop you, because you will later regret it. You don't understand. Your family never loved you, Naruto, but mine did. They died at the hands of that monster that I call my brother. That is why I'm saying that he needs to be brought to justice. Justice for what? You're thinking of justice from the people who hate you? They call you a demon. No matter what you do, no matter what you say to them, things won't change," said Sasuke. "Come with me." "What?" said Naruto, being taken aback. "You need to come with me. I can't leave you here." "No. I have to try. I promised him. The third is dead. He died at the hands of Orochimaru, I know. But that doesn't mean that you have to go to him and train under him to gain strength. You can become stronger together. Here, Konoha will only hold me back, like it's holding you back. And I'm gonna show you that." As suddenly her hand bent straight, as lightning gathered around it, as birds chirping sound was heard. But this time it was not white or blue lightning. It was dark, almost onyx-like. As black flame markings begin to appear, "I have to show you that how strong I have gotten. Don't make me do this, Satsuki-chan. But I have to, not." And so both of them decided to charge and clashed against one another as a huge water ripple emerged on the water that was steadfast under the stream. Both of them were parrying and dodging each other's attacks as the Chidori was blocked 3 times before it faded, as Naruto kicked her into the stomach, sending her flying back as Satsuki landed on her feet, skidding on the water but dashing forwards, throwing some kunais which Naruto jumped mid-air to dodge, and then threw his own, which Satsuki parried with her own kunai as her Sharingan blazed. The markings became much more, as soon as Naruto was about to land, the Chidori again charged and slapped him straight through the chest. Naruto's eyes widened and so did Satsuki's. "No, I didn't want it to. You made me do this. I told you to stop," Satsuki said as her eyes began to shed tears, but not normal ones. These ones contained blood, her blood, as she was traumatized. Was this one someone who she secretly liked, always admired, and looked up to? And now, he was killed by her hand. "Satsuki, wait," as suddenly Orochimaru appeared on the other side. Seeing that, jumped in none other than Minato, grabbing Naruto by the shoulder and slamming him away. "Get away from here, kid. Leave this to me." As he knocked out Satsuki from the shoulder and plumped him over his own shoulder as well. "My, throwing your own child away, Minato. Just like that. That is not my son. He is an impersonator." "Impersonator? How very interesting. How so?" "He is the QB, who seemingly from the looks of it has lost its mind and thinks that he is my son. But isn't that your child, right? My child died when the QB soul was injected into him. His eyes only turned blue again, like mine once I knocked the QB out when he was young. How very interesting. So you wouldn't mind if I take that child, right? You would stay away from Konoha? Yes, I would. Not like I have any reason to, like. Think about it, Minato. All I wanted was revenge for the third, and that is what I have gotten. This can stay between us. I will leave the Uchiha and even take back my mark seal. All I need is that boy. Fine. You can have him. But once you're done with your sick experiments, bury him at least. Still carries the body of my son. With that, Minato turned and began to leave. As now we see Orochimaru's compliance arrived. What should we do, Orochimaru-sama? Tell the others to leave. I think we got what we came here for, but Satsuki is taken by the fourth himself. I know, but he left us a gift, a parting one and a great one at that. Take the boy. Aye. And so Naruto was brought in. Naruto was unconscious still and was being healed. Orochimaru injected him with Hashirama cells, activating and mixing with his Uzumaki cells and increasing the healing tenfold. Monitor his vitals and tell me tomorrow stat what happened. While this was going on back in Konoha, celebration was erupting. Not only the demon was killed, but Satsuki was retreated back, and she was considered a hero for doing so, for delivering the death blow. Minato himself confirmed it, as his so-called siblings when Mito celebrated. When Satsuki was awakened, she was horrified, and was now felt like puking. Seeing the whole village just celebrate his death, he was again traumatized even more. That was someone she liked, and now he was dead because of her. As Sakura came into her room, Satsuki-chan, what are you doing here? Let's go out and celebrate. Today's the day we don't have to pretend. Get the fuck away from me, damn bitch. He was our teammate. He almost died multiple times, saving both of us, and this is how you repay him? What's gotten you so pissed off, Satsuki-chan? I don't understand. That was a demon trying to play Naruto, the son of the fourth who died. I don't get it. That wasn't the QB. No, it couldn't happen. Something tells me that they just wanted to get rid of him. While on the other side, within the mindscape of Naruto, something else was going on. QB, soul who has been separated from its chakra, unbeknownst to Minato, has been slowly regenerating his own power and strength, waiting for the right time. And while doing so, he has taken the opportunity to realize that because of the shock, as well as the wounds and severity of it, Naruto has lost his memories of all of them. This was the golden chance for the QB to turn him against Konoha. If the child has suffered, he would be doing the child a favor alongside himself. As Naruto stood in front, who are you? The better question should be, who are you? I don't know. I'll tell you something. Your name is Naruto, and you have been betrayed by everyone. What? Let me show you the flashes of your memories. You be showed the worst part, how Naruto was treated by his parents since he was little, but didn't show that only one man treated him fairly and had faith in him, the third Hokage. Leaving that out, leaving his anchor out, the one man who kept him sane and kept him going. And then he showed him how the girl he liked, Satsuki Uchiha, stabbed him into the chest, and how he was treated by the villagers and mocked by his own friends, and how this was all set up, and how he was later sold by his own father, who was the Kage, to Orochimaru. And all the conversation between them was played. Naruto was horrified. No. Is this really who I am? Yes, an unfortunate soul who has suffered in my name. But why? Couldn't they have checked They could, but why would they? What do you mean, why would they? I'm their son, aren't I? No. They only saw a liability. They never saw you as son. If they would have tried everything in their power to make the others believe that you are in fact their son and not me. Did they do that? No, they didn't. That sums up your question then, kid. You have been betrayed by everyone. You have been neglected all your life. Now the rest is up to you. You decide what you want to do about it. What can I do? In my opinion, many things. You can become strong. This fool has injected you with Hashirama cells. If I want to, I can activate some dormant Kagegenkais, legendary ones. And once they awake within you naturally with a little bit of my push, you would be the one rivaling the first Hokage, the first Kami no Shinobi, strongest out of all the Kages of his time and now. Do it. What are you going to do? Burn Konoha to the ground. Nobody would be spared. Every last one of them betrayed me. My parents, my village, my siblings, even her. Saved her so many times. And this is what I get? Life is cruel to those who are too kind, kid. You're one of the kind ones. No, you're one of the kind ones for showing me the truth. Yubi was taken aback. What? Yes, Yubi-san. I don't understand why people call you all monsters. You have your own thinking and you are able to tell me the truth, which I'm glad that I honor. And I would take your revenge as well, I promise. Alright, kid, said Kyubi, taken a little bit back by what Naruto has done. And so, the next morning awoke, as Naruto found himself tied. How do you feel, Naruto? Hey, do I know you? Interesting. Your mind waves show that you have a little bit of brain damage, indicating that you have a fog over some of your major memories. Like what? Interesting. Seems like you don't have any memory or recall whatsoever what has happened, which is good for us, because you don't need to remember any of those. I will inform Orochimaru-sama. He's the one who saved you, and he can treat you. Really? I ought to thank him then. He saved me. From this, said Naruto, looking down at his chest where there was a huge bandage and red marking. Of course, it was a fatal wound. Who did this? Konoha, boy. As Orochimaru walked in, said this. What? Who? Konoha Gakure no Sato, the village you belong to. You see, my dear boy, you are the Jinchuriki of the Kyuubi's soul, and they thought out that you are, in fact, the Kyuubi impersonating the boy. The thing is that your own father and parents said so, and wanted you gone. No, that can't be right. It's true. I was there to witness it, Naruto. Your father is the one who set you up. No, that can be. Is it? Said Naruto. But I don't wish to experiment on you, unless it is to help you, of course. It will be rigorous and quite harsh, but trust me when you say this, you will emerge not only the Snake Sage, but also someone who is more than enough capable of destroying a single village on his own. With my technology, science, and shinobi artworks and training, you will be unstoppable. So tell me, Naruto, are you ready? Yes. I accept, said Naruto. And so, time began to pass by. 3 years have gone by. 3 years of harsh, brutal experimentation training, as well as all sort of tests. Later, Naruto was someone who even Orochimaru began to fear, as even the course settings of extreme which even Orochimaru could dream of covering, Naruto was able to destroy them. Standing still, wearing a sleeveless jacket and shirt underneath, and Anbu pants and Anbu sandals. No mask whatsoever, just a black headband with simple metal plate with a Konoha slashed on it. as he walked to the corner and slumped over a black jacket over his top. Hmm. It was too easy, Orochimaru-sama. Yes, of course it was. How about you go and rest for the time being, Naruto? Really? But isn't it like early? Do as I say. Because if you don't, then your body will be fatigued too much. Yes. Thank you, Orochimaru-sama. As Naruto left, Orochimaru looked towards Kabuto. What do you think, Kabuto? He's too strong. That course, even you couldn't cover it. Even with your full strength, in your prime. No. He's too strong. Way too strong. I think I might have overdone it myself. If I tried to overtake his body, I might end up dying and losing a trust that he has on me. So what? All that experimentation and years of hard work for naught? No. I have his trust. And I want him to destroy Konoha, which he wants himself, to be honest. Let's just say I want the bull to be unleashed that I prepared on Konoha, said Orochimaru with a smirk. So you're just going to ally with him? Of course. I don't get my hands dirty. I would just say he escaped and he would do all the dirty work and Konoha will be destroyed. And if he fails, he will die at their hands. That is the extent of it. And we don't have to worry about someone coming after our asses. Naruto was hearing this from afar with a smirk. Ah. I will come for you, but later. Right now, I need to take down Konoha. Or better yet, said Kabuto, how about we contact Akatsuki? I mean, they are after the Jinchurikis. They can take Naruto. That is doable. Naruto paused. Akatsuki? Who are they? What do you think, Kurama? Seems interesting. Why do they want all the beaches? Unless... No, it can't be. What is it? I just had a thought. Very disturbing one. But I highly doubt that it is that. But what if it is? Then not only Konoha, but the rest of the elemental nation alongside you and Jinchurikis outside are all fucked and screwed. How so? Gathering all the 9 Bijus, becoming and placing them into the husk of the 10 tails that one can summon. If one revives the 10 tails and becomes a Jinchuriki, he will have the power of the Sage of the Sixth Path. I might have a plan. What? Do you want to become the 10 tails? Are you insane, kid? How do you intend to do that? You do know that I have gluttony, which means I can dissolve consciousness now. Thanks to Orochimaru's sick experimentation, I saw the memories of all the victims that I've killed so far. I know. So, I'm gonna attempt to dissolve the consciousness of that monster. It doesn't have any consciousness, kid. It's a raging beast. Then, I dissolve that and you take over. Your all siblings will live in your head like how you live in mine. That is, if doable. Even by a slim chance, then go for it. As Naruto, in the nighttime, found Kabuto and lured him to a place. I need you to check my vitals. I feel bad itch in my arm. It's twitching. I don't see any twitch, Naruto. Naruto knocked him out cold and his nails extended into the form of small, sharp blades, almost like needles, very thin needles, and they stabbed inside the skull of Kabuto. As Kabuto twitched, until Naruto began to feed electrons into it and see through his memories. Ah, I see. So the Akatsuki, they hide in Amegakure. Good. Very good. And so Naruto then decided to leave, but not before some explosions and faking his death, making Orochimaru believe that he was dead, and so was Kabuto. In another way, as Naruto arrived in Amegakure within a week, we see Naruto standing there, his black jacket flailing into the air, and him with his eyes staring. Suddenly, the blue eyes turned into slits and red as Naruto smirked. This ought to be fun. Don't you think so, Kurama? Yeah, this ought to be fun. And so, Naruto jumped down and entered the Akatsuki. So, as soon as he did so, they all surrounded him. Naruto Uzumaki, what are you doing here? And are you supposed to be dead? I want to join the Akatsuki. You do know, boy, that you're one of our targets. I'm not the only one you're targeting. Look, all I care about is destroying Konoha. Help me with that, I'll give you the damn beach. And help you with the others. Fine, said the masked person. What? Said the one with the ripples in his eyes, the Rinnegan user. Are you sure that we can trust him, Madara? Of course we can. I can see those eyes. Those eyes want revenge. Something we can help you with. Good. Then let's work together. Naruto didn't wear their cape, but he slashed the headband of Konoha and then went to work. One by one, the beaches begin to disappear. Only the ones in Konoha remain now. As they returned from the training trip with Jiraiya, Minato was getting worried from the reports that his senses sent. This is not looking good, Minato. It's Kushina. Menma and Mito are in danger. Almost all the beaches are disappeared. Yes. I can't believe it. The Jinchurikis, even their bodies weren't found. The beaches, they were ripped out from their guts. Whoever is doing this is planning something big. And I don't know. All I can tell you that I got a little bit of info that it might be an organization known as Akatsuki. And they are located in Amikakure. Send in the Konoha 11. They're Jonins now. But sending Menma and Mito, not them. The others. And send a Jonin. I'll go myself, said Jiraiya. And so, now we see. Only the site Naruto's plan was almost complete. All the missing pieces were there except for two. Menma and Mito. Kid, we can revive the 10 tails in a weekend for now. And later we can go and get my chakra. But I doubt we need it. What do you mean? I am the soul of the QB, remember? And soul can regenerate chakra. So what your siblings possess is exhausted chakra of yours. Why did I not think of that? But we have all the keys. Yes, begin with it. But that is when we see the Akatsuki leader, Toby then said, we got company, Konoha. Time to pay some payback. And so all of them arrived, except Naruto. He was hiding, and they were surrounded, until Naruto appeared, like a demon rising from the dead, standing in front of them. His eyes flew, but were slits. Hello, Konoha. Naruto? That's Satsuki. Satsuki. That Naruto with venom and hate, as her heart flinched alongside her, as the others glared. So you were alive, QB. Do you think what she did, I would have died from that? Yes, I am alive, as you can see. QB never dies after all, now can it? So it was you. No. But now I wish I was the QB. Oh, that reminds me, you want to meet the QB, right? As Naruto, using his chakra, pulled out a clone and red chakra and slammed it into it, as the clone turned to life. With red eyes, hello there, Jiraiya, said the demonic voice of QB, sending chills run down his spine. QB. Wait, that means that's Sakura, as everyone was shocked. Always have been. Oh no, said Jiraiya as he realized they were tormenting Naruto. Listen, everyone. I want you all to retreat back. This changes everything. But we can't leave you here, Jiraiya. This is an order, boy. Shikamaru, take them all back. But I won't leave. Good. It'll make things easier for me to kill you. Naruto, don't you remember what happened? Of course I do. You're the one who killed me. Well, almost. No. It wasn't my fault. I wasn't trying to kill you. I was only trying to hurt you a little bit so that you can... What's the difference then? You aimed that Chidori to me. And for that I will kill you. As Jiraiya charged, and so did the Akatsuki, but Naruto stopped them. This is my fight. And so, Naruto charged against Jiraiya as well as Akatsuki. Naruto beat the shit out of Jiraiya and even used the snake sage mode as a horn grew on his head, and his eyes turned green. You mastered the snake sage mode. That means you were with... Of course. Now you know who saved me. And I have a surprise for you. Mokuton. Wooden tomb. As two wooden slabs emerged from the side, slamming into Jiraiya like two brick walls at high speed, as the blood splattered everywhere. Jiraiya was killed. Satsuki was shocked. He has never seen Naruto kill like that. But still, please, you have to remember. Can't do this to me. Loved you. As Naruto, when she said that, was almost on top of her, trying to strangle when the memories hit. As Naruto clutched his head and stepped back. What is going on? As Kyuubi by the time, who trusted Naruto and felt bad, but couldn't bring this up, decided. Telling the truth, kid. You liked her. You two were best friends, actually. He was, alongside one other man, your anchor. As Naruto was inside his mindscape while he was in pain. What do you mean by that, Kurama? You mean you lied? Not entirely, but I hid two things from you. As Hiruzen Sarutobi's memories as well as Satsuki's memories from his early days were released, Naruto fell to his knees in tears. I failed both of them. Became the monster they were trying to stop me. No, kid. I saw an opportunity and pushed you to become one. No, you only showed me the truth, even if it was half. I've decided. I won't go back on our promise. Wait, you mean I'm gonna destroy Konoha? They need to die. They didn't only ruin my life, but they ruined hers. I'm helping her. And she's helping me. Alright. And so, now we see. Satsuki was standing near with tears as Naruto woke up. Satsuki-chan. You're back. You're back! As he hugged Naruto and cried. I'm so sorry. I guess we're even, in a sense. I had to live with the guilt that I killed you. I never knew you were alive. It was my father who sold me out to Orochimaru. There a few, he took me. I have to get you out of here. Where are the others? They went after the others when you said that. I know. We have to get out of here. And so Naruto and Satsuki that did just that. But Itachi appeared. And looked towards both of them. Itachi. You. Said Satsuki. Sorry, sister. But if you have revealed one another, true feelings for one another, I must tell you my side of truth. If you are hell-bent of destroying Konoha, then you must know this, both of you. Using his trapment genjutsu, for which he can torture one for 1,000 days, he showed them the memories. Every last one of them. Satsuki was even more enraged. You would need my eye, Satsuki. What? I am dying. I won't be able to survive. Anyways, and that is why I want to give you my eyes. No. I can't take them, not after what you have shown me. You don't understand, Satsuki. Mangekyo, it eats you, and your eyes and vision. I have used it too much, and my health has decreased, far beyond anything. I won't be able to survive. This is like the punishment of my choices that I must live with. You can ease my pain by killing me. No, I won't. I just found out the truth. Why should I? As Naruto understood, I'll make it quick, Itachi. What are you talking about, Naruto? No. He's in pain. It will be showing him mercy. Naruto, understand this, my little sister. As Itachi walked in front of her and poked 2 fingers on her forehead, I will always love you. no matter what. And I'm sure our parents did as well. Make us all proud. With that, Naruto slammed a wooden spike from behind into his neck, killing him painlessly because it was thin and a small vein was cut, cutting off oxygen to his blood and killing him instantly. As Itachi slumped to the ground, Naruto plucked his eyes out, gave him a burial. Satsuki stood there. I'm sorry, Satsuki-chan. I know that you're mad and all. Don't say a thing, Naruto. It's hard for me for what you did, but it must have been done. And I'm thankful that you're the one who did this. Showing him mercy, even after all what has been done by Konoha. I had you and him to thank for that. And so, Naruto then said, I know someone. Only one person who is more than sick enough to do this. And so Naruto arrived back to him, cornered him, and told him that he will still finish the job if only he accepts to implant these eyes into Satsuki. Orochimaru more than willingly did so, but tried to use the curse mark seal only for Naruto and Kyuubi to dismember it and dismember him. Satsuki's eyes were bandaged up as Naruto sat near it, burying the Orochimaru remains. No, Naruto, I can't. You will be like that for a few hours. Stay still, Satsuki. Anyone could be lingering nearby. We're at his den. Whose? Orochimaru's. Satsuki remained still. For a few hours, Naruto held her hand, and she hugged him close. Naruto's eyes softened for a bit. In almost 3 years, softened for the first time. You know, kid, you have every right to be mad at me. But I'm surprised that you're not. Why should I? You are the only friend that I got. And I'm glad that you are by my side. Always, kid. Always. After what we went through. And so now we see. After that, back in Konoha, the remaining Konoha 11 returned. Only 2. Shikamaru and Sakura. The others were hunted down and killed by the Akatsuki. Where's the rest in Jiraiya? And after everything was explained and what they have seen, Minato and Kushina were in shock. So was the whole Konoha. They tormented a child? Minato and Kushina were even more. They tormented their son? God, what they have done. Menma and Mito, they felt that bad. They didn't that much, but even they felt a little bit pity. Naruto was their brother after all, and he has been mistreated by them. Must have been sucking, right? What they did not know was a storm was awaiting them. As on the other side, Naruto was alive, was hurt, and he was innocent. Naruto has helped Satsuki to recover, and as soon as she was, Naruto and Satsuki decided that they need to go towards Konoha, but before that they need to take out the Akatsuki and fulfill the plan, making the Kyuubi into the 10 tails and making Naruto into the Sage of the Six Path, because Naruto had a grand idea. And that is what they did. Naruto returned back with the captured Satsuki. I caught the girl as he threw her to the ground. Good. Why didn't you kill her? Because she was blabbling about some memories that I don't remember. He is telling you lies, my dear boy, as said the last person, getting close enough, and Naruto stabbed him into the skull, killing him instantly. And after that, one after the other, the Akatsuki members were impaled at the same time with wooden wands. Even the one that sued the slippery motherfucker was caught, because Naruto knew what he could do. If you move that, so you die. As Naruto plucked out the Rinnegan. Alright, kid. As his hands began to glow with healing green chakras, Naruto placed them eyes into his own. It was intense and burning, but soon Naruto's blue eyes formed into ripples. The Rinnegan was infused with his eyes, as Naruto then summoned the Garomazu. And then, Naruto revived the Kyuubi. In a weakened state, Naruto began to use his nails which turned into small tin needles and slapped it on top of the 10-tailed Shinju's head. It was darkness, eternal darkness, but Naruto's gluttony from within, gained from experimentation, was consuming it. Naruto was going berserk. His eyes was turning red, but still ripples and Tomo's in them. Stay with me, Naruto. You can do this, said Satsuki as she kissed him. As Naruto tried to fight back and was able to remain calm and use the Kurama soul to infuse. And in doing so, Kurama was able to shape form into the form of Ten Tails, and huge now as well. As now we see, the Ten Tails Kurama now looked towards Naruto. Kid, it worked. Told you it would. Come on, Kurama. We have to go now. Of course. And so, Naruto became the Jinchuriki of the Ten Tails as his whole body and hair turned white. And he had now a staff and Magatama orbs in his hand, becoming the next heir to the Sage of the Sixth Path. Wow. Strength, it's, I know, tempting and amazing, said an old man that appeared in front of them. I can't believe it. Both of you have essence of my children within you, Indra and Asura. But you have broken the cycle of hatred long ago, and ended their business. And yet the cycle lingered, because you needed to join together. Sage, right? Of course, Naruto. That's the Sage of the Sixth Path. Yes, but I would love you if you call me Hagoromo. After all, that is my name. Hagoromo-sama. What am I doing here? I'm here to tell you that I have crafted a seal for you, with which you can help yourself and everyone else like you. What? You can revive those who you have killed, but also take away the lives of those who are deserving. And not only that, you can take away the one thing that they have: their chakra, their power, their strength. How? Using this seal, my dear boy. Do that and the whole elemental nation and order will be in balance and restored like how it was before. I'm afraid I have made the wrong choice in sharing it, but you as my heir would carry it and only pass it down to those who are truly deserving. Aye. And so that is what Naruto did. He arrived at Konoha because he needed to make them pay. And after arriving there, everyone stood and were in awe because what they saw was not Naruto. It was the freaking Sage of the Sixth Path. No. Oh. I am here to make you all pay for what you have done. Please. Can't we just talk? The time of talk is over. Naruto, remember what the Sage said. These people if killed, they won't suffer. They won't suffer like how we did. You're right. I will strip away from them their power. What? As Naruto used the hand seals, and literally a flash of light emerged. And when it died down, everything remained as it was. Congratulations. You have been purified from the disease called arrogance and a tumor called chakra that infected you and your minds. With that, Naruto moved on. They tried to catch up, but the Jonins were looking like wannabe shinobis, civilians acting as Jonins trying to run and only getting tired after running 10 steps. What? What is going on? They tried to senshin, use any technique, but nothing worked. And at that point, it hit them. Especially Minato and his family. Naruto took away their chakra. And one by one he continued onwards, picking the people who he had to kill, and for asking for their forgiveness like Gaara, Fu, and those who have suffered. And then, he only chose to give them the chakra, the ones who were kind. The others? No. Inari was the one though, who had the chakra as well because he made sure that nobody would fuck with him ever, or with Tarzan and his family. The elemental nation was in chaos because it did not have any more elements left to use. It was like nature telling them a cruel joke of reality, ranking them the hardest after thousands of years. And they had been always the end of the joke. Naruto was being searched left and right for years, but no trace of him was found. He moved to a small place, built a small home, moved in with Satsuki, who now acted as his wife, and was pregnant. As Naruto looked towards them both and was smiling, I vow to you, Satsuki-chan, our child will not suffer the way we have. I'll make sure of it. And I will build the world, even if I have to burn it down, to make sure that both of you don't suffer. And even you, Kurama. My friend. Thanks for trusting me still, kid. And of course, I'll be the one to watch over you all. As the family of four, soon to be four, I guess, watched over the new horizon, the new dawn and a new era. An era where the corrupt and the feared ones were shitting bricks, while those who were truly deserving now had the strength. As this is where I'm going to be leaving this off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you did, then make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on my Polo Uchiha channel as well. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.